Hi, I'm Scott Mackenzie from Barfoot and Thompson. Thanks for tuning in. If you've been keeping up with all of my posts and video blogs, you'll notice that last year I commented quite widely on the Reserve Bank's policy change with regards to LVR, the loan to value ratios, which is basically the amount of money the banks would lend to borrowers based on the amount of deposit they were putting in. So I commented late last year that the stats were hiding a 6.5% decline in prices. Well, with the December statistics having come through now, it now shows that it was every bit of that. And in fact, in Glenfield, from a peak of 604,000 as a median sale price in September, we have since dropped in December to 560,000. And that reflects, that is actually a 7.3% drop in sale prices, which is certainly what we were feeling in the office and in the market. So it was tough to sell late last year, but we are in January 2014 now. What are we seeing? Well, I can tell you that over the Christmas and New Year's period, we sold through a lot of the listings that we had left on the market, and we're in a low listings situation again. Now, as the auctions ramp up and come to the fore, we're starting to see pre-auction offers being made, and some of those actually pushing up on top of their reserve prices that they open at and sell for far more. One case in point, a property in Bayview last week came on the market. Nobody saw it above 700,000. The vendors received an offer of 695,000 cash, and they thought that was good enough to accept. Certainly, I would have thought so. And then it opened at 695,000. We held the auction in the local office in our branch, and there were 3 bidders at least. And of the 3 that bid, they were still going above 710, and eventually it was sold for $721,000. So that's a good example of what the auction process can achieve for you, but also it's an indication of what the market's doing again now. There was one in Torbay, similar result, opened at 530,000 on the market. That was the reserve. Nobody else had bid. The vendors were happy, and certainly for an attached 3-bedroom home in Torbay that needed a little bit of work, it didn't sound like too bad an offer. It sold for $596,000, 66,000 more than what it opened at. And there's been other examples of those in the last week or two. So why is that happening? 2 reasons. We've got the lack of listings again, but perhaps buyers are returning. Some of the ones that held off late last year that said, you know what, I'll wait and see what the market does and then see what we do, because buyers can do that. People who need to sell can't. And some of those people who had to sell for whatever reason late last year had to transact, had to sell their home, and as a result took less money for it. Now we're in the new year, we're getting a little bit more competition again. Will it continue through for the rest of the summer and into the autumn? Let's hope, but actually we're going to see more listings coming on. I certainly have got some coming on. Other people in the office are talking about the listings that they've got coming. My photographer is very, very booked up. He said he's going crazy at the moment. I had a person stage a property with furniture the other day, and I spoke to him about it. He said that late last year he was doing a lot of quotes and people weren't coming to the market after they'd heard about the fall or the difficulty that people were having in selling. He said a lot of those people have been in touch in the last couple of weeks. He's run off his feet. Some of them have been disappointed because he's actually booked out completely, and they are one of the bigger staging companies in Auckland. So that's an interesting sign that people are organising photography and staging now. Those listings will be coming on next week and then more the week after. So what will we see as we head through the rest of the summer? It's hard to know, but certainly buyers are very motivated at the moment. There seems to be more of them around than what we had last year, and certainly with the net migration boom that we're seeing, with the number of immigrants coming in, but also the lack of people leaving for Australia, we're starting to see huge numbers swell into Auckland. So also we have the interest rate rises that have been widely predicted to occur throughout the rest of the year, and some speculation around how much and how fast those will be going up and when they start. So that will be in turn giving buyers motivation to lock rates in now and to purchase property sooner rather than waiting till later. So currently I'm very upbeat about the market. I think we've turned a corner from last year, and yeah, we'll just hope that it carries on the way it has. So thanks for tuning in, and if you're considering a change this year, please get in touch. I'm more than willing to come in and assess your property, and let you know where you stand so that you can make informed decisions. I hope you've all made goals and that you've worked those out into monthly blocks. You're planning your weeks and you're executing daily. So all the best for 2014. If you need anything, please let me know. Cheers.